Hello dear friends and gentle readers, my name is Joyce Underwood and I blog at firstpersonnarrative.com. Today is day 19 of the VEDA challenge and our question is 5 loves. So I'm going to talk about 5 words that I love, specifically 5 borrowed words from other languages. So we're going to get started. My first word that I'd love to use, and you'll hear me use a lot if you know me in person, is stop. Stop is a Yiddish word. It means to have sexual intercourse with someone, to fuck. So yes, I like stop. Number 2 is also a Yiddish word. It is kvetch. To use it in a sentence is, oh, I'm going to have to kvetch about that later. Meaning, I'm going to have to complain about it later. I'm going to have to bitch about it later. I'm going to have a kvetch. So, I love kvetch. Number 3 is somnambulist. I'm not exactly sure if this is a borrowed word or not, but I first heard it in the cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which is a black and white silent German expressionist film, so I'm assuming that it might be from German. And it is a big fancy word for sleepwalker, and I love anything where I get to use the word somnambulist or somnambulism. Number 4 is a Portuguese word. It is saudades, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. If I'm pronouncing it wrong and you know Portuguese, please correct me. I would love to know how to pronounce it because I love this word very, very much. Saudades is a sadness for something that you have loved and lost that is never to return. So it's often used for women whose husbands have been lost at sea. And to say, let's see, I have a note. Tenho saudades tuas means I have the saudades for you, or I have saudade for you. And I love that. I think that is such a beautiful sentiment that we don't have in our language. And number 5 is going to be a really long explanation. It is Unheimlichkeit, which comes from German for meaning unhomeliness. It is a sense of not being at home, an alienated, exiled, not at home feeling where you feel like you're not at home in the world and the world that you live in is at odds with your own desires and values. I love this definition. I first came to know the word unheimlich whenever I was taking a class where we discussed Freudian theory in college. And Freud's idea of the uncanny is more of an eeriness, spooky, creepy kind of thing, and that's really cool too, but I love this definition of Unheimlichkeit comes from Heidegger, and I guess Heidegger thought that all philosophy came from this feeling of homesickness, so Unheimlichkeit is like this really visceral, deep down, gut-wrenching homesickness because you're not even at home in the world, and I feel like that a lot, so I really like that Heidegger came up with that idea, and I love the word Unheimlichkeit. So those are my 5 words. Today is day 19, tomorrow is day 20, tomorrow is music day. I'm really, really excited about that, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!